best to call all of these out, but of course we've got to focus on the most life-threatening storms right now. We have a tornado warning right now in Wisconsin. Okay, Dane and Rock counties in Wisconsin are now under a tornado warning. Charlie Bordeaux is chasing up there, so we'll see if we see anything from him. Fulton, Edgerton, Albion, you guys are under a tornado warning. Take shelter now. Also, in Missouri, we have a new tornado warning for Bollinger and Perry counties in Missouri. This is coming up into Perryville. If you're in Perryville, Missouri, take shelter immediately. We got a new tornado warning in Arkansas. This is the one that Andy was just talking about, south of Jonesboro. We now officially have a tornado warning. That's going to get upgraded here soon to confirm. I believe here near Brushy Lake, and tornado genesis is happening now. Get ready in Harrisonburg, Waldenburg. A tornado is forming right now south of Jonesboro, and it's ripping up to the northeast towards Harrisonburg. You have to take shelter for this one. Go ahead, Andy.
And also big uptick on this northeastern Arkansas, northern coast area that is not currently tornado warning. That could receive a EOS warning right there, indicated even from the velocity signature there. So please be taking shelter once again in Reno up to Corning, Arkansas, so eastern Randolph into Clay counties.
Thank you, Andy. Go ahead, Riley.
That tornado in DeWitt has lifted, but unfortunately don't have that much good news because it does look like there is now different areas of lower
I don't do shit.
to produce a tornado. So depending on how quickly this cycles, we could be looking at 2 tornadoes on the ground here if both mesos produce.
That's gonna be a console right there.
So this is the
You can record, you can get right clips of that, and once it's like YouTube clips.
I got footage.
Yeah.
That's my footage.
Wow. I didn't see that one.
I left the mic. I use it for the storm stuff.
Oh,
And people and shit and things.
okay.
You get footage? You want footage?
I heard it when I had it up my phone. What's wrong with Twitch?
There's some weird shit.
Yeah, I know there's some weird crap on there. I don't watch that stuff. I bet you more watching the GTA roleplay type thing. Come on, where you at, man? Where's your at, man? I mainly own like the things. Are you back to play it? I'm over there with you, or? Okay. Hey, Jody. Oh, boy. Yeah, definitely. How long we got to Michael's weather radar?
I have no clue because everything's locked up over here.
Would it be there?
I have
Wonderberg.
16 megabits per second. We get 100 down and 100 up.
We have
We got plenty of bandwidth. I don't know why everything's locking
Does
down.
everything for you.
Yeah. I know Sammy can either take a lot of it, though. I wouldn't take that much, would it?
No, that's why I don't understand what the fuck's going on.
345. Would the radar be the regional radar?
No.
No? Look at my phone here. Easier, probably. Radar.
All right. So there is a couple of more tornadoes I haven't talked about yet, and also one in Arkansas. Okay, no, I've talked about all this. All right, so we're caught up with our tornado warnings. Let's go over here. Over here to Tennessee. It's been a second since we've talked to you. We still
Let's get
have
rid of it,
tornado
105.
warnings over here, and you can still see what that looks like above my head. These warnings are still active, and these storms are still spinning over here, but they're not necessarily making contact with the ground. Let's hope that continues. But unfortunately, I think the environment that's allowing for
We'll
these
probably get out
storms
of
to
it closer to
actually
later.
touch down over
Right
here to the
after.
west, that those ingredients are slowly moving off to the east, and it's going to catch up with these storms at some point here. So get ready in Pinson and Medon and Henderson. Go ahead, Andy.
Ryan, a couple things here, just for clarification. Our Fisher, Arkansas storm headed to the Harrisburg area is definitely on the ground.
Auglaize I-60, Auglaize.
Signature until this is in the Delta. Those over some open fields here, which is why we
I-60,
see trees being lopped.
Let's write it down, sorry.
Returning to quarters.
Structures or something.
Where is it? Up that high.
That's just why we may not see what we're expecting there.
It's not one.
That we do have now, unfortunately. Hopefully this doesn't head directly into the Harrisburg, Arkansas area. I also want to mention really quickly that we want to make sure everyone has the most pertinent, up-to-date information. I've heard that Radar Omega servers are down. If you're trying to use that app, you may not get the most recent scans on all these tornado-warned storms. It's very
If it continues, if it goes into Harrisburg, or if it crosses Highway 14 over here to the west of Harrisburg near Mallard Landon, there's going to be some stuff for it to hit. So take shelter up here in Craighead, Cross, and Poinsett counties in Arkansas. Now, back down to Wynn. I'm really concerned about this signature. This looks like a big tornado. This looks like a big tornado coming together here. This is coming up towards Wynn, McElroy, Hamlin, Central, Fairfield, and Vandale. Please take shelter immediately. This is going to be a potentially life-threatening situation for our friends over here. We got to get those people into their safe spots. These are really, really nasty-looking storms here that are coming through Arkansas. Now, Nashville, I got a ton of people asking about Nashville. It must be storming over there a little bit, and it is. Yeah, we've got actually a decent supercell to the north and west of Nashville, producing a considerable damage threat, about to move into Springfield, Greenbrier, and Coopertown. This is golf ball size hail coming down here in Mount Zion and Pinnacle, moving up towards Coopertown, and once again Baggettsville, Springfield. Get ready. Nashville, there's also another little storm to the south and west of you that might blow up like that and produce hail near Cockerel Bend, Scottsboro, Jordonia, and Whites Creek. Okay, so we're watching the Nashville area. Big, strong storm on the northwest side of town. That's going to go to the south and east of Clarksville, but there's another big, strong storm down here to the south and west of Clarksville that's currently producing tennis ball size hail that will eventually go up towards Clarksville. So we're watching you guys. We got a new upgrade to one of our tornado warnings. This is now a PDS tornado warning in Craighead, Cross, and Poinsett counties in Arkansas. So we have a PDS tornado warning now. We've got that confirmed debris signature. And we're just really hoping that this thing lets up before it gets to Harrisburg, because I'm telling y'all, I don't see much of anything else in the path. That's about where the tornado is right now. It's moving in this general direction. I don't see anything. I see the river, you know what I mean? But once it gets up here to Harrisburg, that's when we're in trouble. So hopefully this thing lets up before then. But if it doesn't, you've had a significant lead time and a significant warning here in Harrisburg to take shelter. So if you haven't done that yet, you need to do it now, and you need to run, not walk. If you're just now hearing about the warning, this is not something to play around with. You don't have much time. You got to go. Get to shelter now. Same thing could be said for our friends over here near Wynn.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
All right. A new tornado warning was just issued in Illinois. Let's go over here to Clay and Effingham counties, Louisville, Illinois, and Flora. You guys are under a tornado warning now. We've got a precautionary warning as a result of a QLCS system moving through. Just take shelter for the next 35 minutes. You should be okay. Go ahead, Andy.
A new
ran a
tornado
couple more
warning
storms.
has been
I
issued.
can't even draw them fast enough that I want you to pay attention to are those that are, they have warnings just like outside of them, but it's Greenville, Missouri, down near McGee, and that's due west of the Paducah radar. That storm right there has a circulation that's just exiting the tornado warning, or is
A
outside
new
of it, heading
tornado
to the north
warning
and
has
east.
been issued.
In addition to that, so those areas ahead of it should watch out near Marble Hill, Whitewater, Advance in Missouri. In addition to that, there's also the Perryville, Missouri storm that just got warned, thankfully. But yeah, they just went ahead and covered that. The most pertinent area of concern is near Silver Lake, headed right into Perryville, Missouri, in Perry County. I want to make sure those areas hear their names called if you didn't get the warning or for some reason haven't heard about your areas there. I've got the audio for you to to listen to. So
A new
hopefully both of
tornado
those areas
warning
can
has
take
been
shelter
issued.
there and we don't see tornadoes. But now you know.
Okay, thank you, meteorologist Andy Hill. It's like every 5 seconds there's a new tornado warning that's issued. Here's one in Indiana that was just issued for Pulaski and Stark counties in Indiana. How many people do we have watching right now in North Judson in Indiana? I remember that being a place that was quite popular the other night. Hopefully we got some people watching because this is another big storm that is rotating quite significantly here, about to come into Clarkson and Medaryville, and that's going to go up towards North Judson, Toto, Knox, northwest of Bass Station, in Pulaski and Stark counties in Indiana. Take shelter now. We've also got a new tornado warning for portions of Clay County, Arkansas, Greene County, Arkansas, and Dunklin County in Missouri. This is a big-time rotating storm here, moving up into Nobel, Corning, and McDougal. Please take shelter immediately. Go ahead, Andy.
Yeah, Ryan, that southern warning near McGee, Missouri, I just wanted to say that we'll head directly into the Cape Girardeau area as well. And about 40 to 45 minutes from now, you guys should expect that storm on your doorstep. That is a new area of circulation south and east and looks like a healthy supercell. So I expect the warning to go out into the Cape Girardeau County area and as well as possibly the metro there. So please be aware of that ahead of time in Cape Girardeau.
All right. Thank you so much, meteorologist Andy Hill. We are telling y'all to watch out here in Zalma. Arab, Sank, Dungala, Drum, Whitewater, Allenville, Dutchtown, and Gordonville in Bollinger, Wayne, Cape Girardeau, and Scott counties in Missouri. There's no tornado warning yet, but there's about to be one. So make sure you're ready for that and know what you're going to do whenever that warning does come through. Let's go back over into Tennessee, northwest of Nashville. You guys just got a new or a continued considerable severe thunderstorm warning that's going to go on up here towards Springfield. We're watching golf ball size hail moving up your way. We're watching a developing strong storm on the west side of Nashville as well. No tornadic stuff going on around Nashville right now. So we'll let you know if that changes. But right now we're mostly concerned about the hail with these storms. So that's what's going on out there. Our farthest south tornado warning right now is all the way down here in Texas. And this is actually has a pretty good look on it on reflectivity. That's a nice hook there. Not seeing as much concerning stuff on velocity, but man, this is a strong storm about to go up towards Kildare Junction. Take shelter now in Cass, Harrison, and Marion counties in Texas. We got a new tornado warning in Illinois. This includes the town of Effingham. All right, so we've got a precautionary warning for a line of storms where several different areas could potentially produce tornadoes. Take shelter for the next 31 minutes, and you should be okay. All right, let's go back down to Memphis. How many people do we have watching in Memphis right now? We got a strong storm to your south that is coming up into town right now. It's rotating. It's not quite as strong as the ones farther to the west, so let's hope that trend continues. But if this thing blows up like the ones over there have, this will likely be a big problem for our friends in Memphis over the next 30 minutes or so. All right, let's check in on our PDS warnings. It's been a second. We haven't. This is crazy. Normally we completely lock in on our PDS warnings. The good news for the Holly Grove storm is that this one has let up a lot. All right. That is right. So hopefully this one
warning has been
is no longer on the ground, but we're going to pretend like it is and stay in our safe spots in Holly Grove at least for the next 15 minutes. Additionally, we're going to go check out our other PDS warning over here towards Harrisburg. Similar story over here. It looks like there might be a brief time where
A
the
new
tornado has
tornado
lifted,
warning
but
has
we're
been
going to assume
issued.
it's coming right back down as it goes towards Greenfield, Harrisburg, and Husky. Take shelter now. Go ahead, Andy.
I agree with you, Ryan. I was looking at that exact storm near Greenfield, Arkansas, and just literally on that latest scan, the convergence signature has
new
increased
tornado
so
warning
rapidly.
has been issued.
It honestly reminds me of Amory from a couple years ago. So I do think this storm is not producing a tornado right now in this PDS warning, but is about to produce or try to produce another intense one. And it may happen right over Greenfield. It could start to develop right there, but it could go much closer to, it could wait until Bay and the Truman area in Arkansas here. So, again, yeah, this is pattern recognition. No tornado likely ongoing, or maybe an occluding wispy rope that looks all sorts of jank. That's a tornado roping out. It always looks like something like that. But this new one is got my eye, and again, I don't want to see this happen, but I've seen it happen before, and this sort of signature precludes an intense tornado. So hopefully that doesn't end up happening. But yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, meteorologist Andy Hill. We really, really got to reach out to our folks down here in Truman, Bay, Lake City, south and east of Jonesboro. Y'all, this is not looking good. The convergence signature that he's talking about right here, this is likely going to tighten up into a tornado as it goes over Greenfield, Shady Grove, up towards Lake City. Let's hope it doesn't do that. But we've seen storms like this do it before, and it's, like he said, pattern recognition. Also, the storm up here northwest of Wynne in Arkansas continues to look concerning. We need our friends in Fairfield, Merceman, Cherry Valley, up towards Stewart to take shelter immediately. I don't even know. There's 20 tornado warnings right now. There's 20 tornado warnings right now. So if you're under a warning today in any of these places, like it doesn't matter what Walmart it's closest to, it doesn't matter what street the rotation is closest to, just if you're inside that polygon, please take shelter, okay? It's going to be hard to go down deep on every single one of these, but this is an insane tornado outbreak that we're seeing right now. Just everybody in a polygon needs to get into their safe spots immediately. McGee, we got significant rotation happening over you. You're in that, Andy's Y'all Watch. We do have a large tornado warning now that includes Cape Girardeau, Scott City, and Chaff over here in Missouri. This storm looks very concerning, very, likely to try to produce a tornado over here, maybe near Zalma, advance, and eventually towards Delta. Take shelter now. We got another tornado warning down here on the border between Arkansas, Texas, and Louisiana. This is Lafayette County, Miller County in Arkansas, Caddo, Cass in Texas. Take shelter over here. This is coming up towards Ida and Vivian. Take shelter. Go ahead, Andy.
Hey, Brian. Intense tornado now going on with McGee, Missouri. That's worth a mesoscale and advance heads up here for Cape Girardeau. Just like I mentioned earlier, that now has a debris signature with it already, so it is lofting things very, very quickly here. And I expect this warning to probably be upgraded, maybe even to a PDS immediately here. I wouldn't be surprised. It's a particularly dangerous situation, tornado for sure here, ongoing just east of McGee, Missouri, into the Zalma area.
All right. Thank you so much, meteorologist Andy Hill. Guys, we've got another big, nasty tornado on the ground right now. It's about to cross over Highway 270. It's near the Brush Creek Church. All right. If you know where that is, you know about where the tornado is. It's south and west of Zalma. It continues on its current trajectory. It's going to go over the Highway 51 there. Somewhere near Invest 86. I don't know what that is, but you might if it's a business out here on Highway 51. And then that's going to go on up towards Dungala. So get ready up there in Upper Castor River. If you know where the Upper Castor River is, between Duck Creek Farm and Paragon Retrievers and Gun Dogs, those are small businesses out here. That's about where it's going to cross that river there as it goes off to the north and east. So yeah, get ready in Zalma, Sank, Dungala, Drum, up towards the greater Cape Girardeau area. This looks like a tornado that might, try to stay with us for a while. So get ready for that out there. All right, take shelter in all of Ballinger County, Cape Girardeau, Scott County, and Stoddard counties out here in Missouri. We got a new tornado warning in Illinois. This is going to be for Randolph County, Illinois, Steelville, Willisville,
New
and
information.
Chester.
This tornado warning
Take
has
shelter
been
now.
upgraded.
And there we go. We got another PDS tornado warning. That's our Cape Girardeau storm. We need everybody, even though this is pretty far away from Cape Girardeau right now, we need everybody in Cape Girardeau, Scott City, Jackson, Zalma. We need you all in your safe spots, and we want you to get there quickly. All right? This is a nasty storm. It is doing damage right now, and anything that it touches, it's likely going to destroy. So we don't want to play around with this one. This will get close to advance and delta as well over the next 39 minutes. Okay, we got a considerable severe thunderstorm warning up here for Effingham as well. We got a very strong area of winds coming through the town right now. That's going to go through Dieterich as well and Louisville. So y'all get ready for that. We also just got a new considerable severe thunderstorm warning in Tennessee. This is that storm to the north of Nashville. Get ready now in Orlinda, Cross Plains, and Mitchellville for golf ball size hail. This is going to do damage as it comes up into Robertson and Sumner counties. Go ahead, Andy.
Thanks, Ryan. I'm watching Pinson, Tennessee, just south and east of Jackson. I have a yaw watch on that, and also the yaw watch encompasses the storm just to the south and west, the antecedent storm. So I am concerned about this one because there is a velocity couplet here near Pinson. This does not have a tornado warning on it right now. The tornado warning earlier near Bolivar is almost allowed to expire. I expect we could see one that includes areas like Beach Bluff and just on the outside of Lexington, Tennessee, here in Henderson County. If it continues to look like this, if you get a warning, that's the reason why.
All right. Thank you so much. Meteorologist Andy Hill, keeping an eye on Jackson. We've been talking about this area a lot today. We had some big storms go by earlier. We dodged a bullet with some almost tornadoes. Now we've got some storms up here trying again as they go by Jackson. Get ready in Lexington, Jackson, Luray, Pinson. We've got lots of storm chasers out here, including Brad Arnold, who will be keeping an eye on this for us. So we'll be watching these as they go off to the north and east. Let's go check in on our PDS tornado warning up here. We only have one now. The other two have been downgraded. We no longer have PDS tornado warnings for the other ones as they have briefly lifted. But this continues to be a particularly dangerous situation up here in Bollinger, Cape Girardeau, Scott, Stoddard, and Wayne counties in Missouri. Please take shelter as this is likely going to be a pretty significant situation up here for our friends in Cape Girardeau. New tornado warning in Arkansas. Let's move down there. This is going to be for wind again. So the storm that's going north and west of wind right now was, really intense. It's still intense. It's still capable of producing a tornado as it goes up towards Cherry Valley. But wind, I think you're going to be fine with that one. It's going to go off to your north and west. However, this new storm down here, this one's going to come closer to town, and it's also looking more impressive on velocity. So this one's rotating like a top down here near Cotton Plant. Going to move up through Hunter. It's likely going to produce a tornado as it does. So stay in your safe spots in wind at least for the next hour. At least for the next hour.
A new tornado warning.
Areas like Butler and Stoddard counties in Missouri. This is a dangerous situation. Take shelter between Campbell and Bernie. We also have a new tornado warning in Cumberland and Jasper counties in Illinois. This is the I-70 corridor, Toledo, Casey, Woodbury, Greenup, Hidalgo, Hazel Dale. You're now under a tornado warning for the next hour. We need you to take shelter here as we've got a broad area of rotation coming out of Effingham, moving up towards Greenup. All right, this is an incredibly dangerous situation. Take shelter now. Let's go back to our observed tornado warning now. We just got this upgraded. This is the one south of Jonesboro. All right, so we have law enforcement confirming a tornado just south of Jonesboro now. This is on the ground. We've got several traffic cameras out here, guys. I hope you're watching these near Truman. I'm going to suggest one just in case. And we are going to watch this storm over here as it comes over Interstate 55 near Bay and Truman. This is a dangerous storm. Let me see if I can see a debris signature. Not seeing much right now, so I'm just going to tell you where the rotation is, all right? Once again, law enforcement confirmed tornado. So let's just assume it is on the ground as it goes into Craighead and Poinsett counties in Arkansas. If it was on the ground, it's somewhere near the Baker Creek area right now, moving up into the general Deja Vu grooming area. Okay, so make sure you are getting in gear. If you know where the Shift in Gears store is, that's literally right in the path here as we go forward. So yeah, keep an eye on these cameras. Let's get all three of the bottom three on 555 there, and I'll pull those up. Yeah, so this is in Bay, Arkansas, just in front of this thing. So if there's a tornado with that, we should see it. We should see it as it comes across here. Once again, if you're just now tuning in, we're in the middle of a pretty significant tornado situation here. We've got an unbelievable amount of tornado warnings. We've got a couple of tornadoes on the ground, and we're trying our best to manage this here. Just make sure we're looking at all of those cameras between Truman and Bay up here, okay, guys? All right, so let's go up to our PDS tornado warning, which continues up here for Bollinger and Cape Girardeau counties. We also have traffic cameras up here that we should be keeping an eye on. Advance, Zalma, Delta, you guys are still in the path here. So please get to shelter if you haven't already. This is going to last for 32 more minutes. And then we're going to continue to watch our observed tornado as it comes up towards Bay and Truman down here in Arkansas. Some new warnings that have just came in recently include a severe thunderstorm warning in Tennessee. We're still thinking about you guys in Tennessee. We haven't forgot about you. The storms to your west are just a little bit stronger right now. So we've got to focus our attention on where lives are in danger. But still, on the northwest side of Nashville, we've got a strong storm producing quarter-size hail now moving up into Walnut Grove. This is all moving up towards southern Kentucky. Bowling Green, get ready. You guys are up next. Clarksville, you guys are under a severe thunderstorm warning now. 1-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds on the way as this storm moves up. There's not much of a tornado threat right now, but that could change, so get ready. We've got a new considerable severe thunderstorm warning in Illinois, a large one from Charleston down through Newton and Olney. This is a tornado possible. Considerable damage threat, severe thunderstorm warning, and that's going to be moving up towards Charleston once again. Here's another view of that storm coming into Bay in Arkansas. This is a live look at the is that the tornado? That might be the tornado producing part of the storm right there. I see a lot of movement.
This tornado
in that part of the
warning
cloud
has been upgraded.
Yeah, that's definitely. Holy smokes, y'all! You seeing this? So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the tornado there. It's crossing Interstate 555 right now. That's it. So
new tornado
this is certainly the rotating part of the storm here. So we're going to keep an eye on this. We got a pretty significant area of rotation here. So, and it lines up pretty good. So let's make sure we keep reloading that. And making sure that we're watching the ones around that as well. But yeah, we've got a tornado potentially crossing the road here on Interstate 555 between Bay and Truman. Make sure you get to your safe spots. This is an extremely dangerous storm, a particularly dangerous situation for our friends south and east of Jonesboro, okay?
A new tornado warning.
We just got a new tornado warning in Indiana. New tornado warning in Indiana. Andy has a yaw watch for this as well. This goes all the way up towards South Bend. This is some rotation over here near LaPorte, Marshall, and St. Joseph, moving up towards Walkerton and Lakeville. Okay, take shelter in South Bend and Stark County in Indiana. This is a very dangerous storm. Here's an update on our storm down there in Arkansas. I don't see anything making contact with the ground, but we definitely see that rapidly rotating mesocyclone there. That is like 2 seconds away from being a tornado. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey Ryan, this tornado that we're looking at right now is uncondensed, but there is circulation and damage on the ground. It is the left edge of that camera.
All right, thank you, Riley. So that, yeah, we've got, we're seeing some debris on the ground. Yeah, that's a tornado, y'all. So that's crossing the road down there. Once again, Interstate 555 is just south and east of Jonesboro, Arkansas. This is producing damage now as it moves off to the east. And we're probably going to lose sight of it here. But we're going to try to keep up with it as it moves off towards Elm Grove. We've got another Storm Runner Media, Brandon Kopic are downstream there, so they might be able to give us a view of it as it gets closer to them near Lake City. All right, so that's a PDS tornado warning. We saw that tornado just go across the road, so now you know that you need to get to shelter there in Lunsford and Sandy. We got a new tornado warning in Wisconsin, y'all. Wisconsin is now under a tornado warning. We also have a traffic camera over here. Can't see anything from this one, so let's not worry about that. But Otsego, Lowville, Leeds Center, Kieser, and places over here near Doylestown. You guys are under a tornado warning. Take shelter now. We also have a new tornado warning in Tennessee. Let's go fly over there to Tennessee real quick. To Benton, Carroll, Chester, Decatur, Henry, and Madison counties in Tennessee. We've got a decent area of rotation coming together here south of Jackson. This is what Andy was talking about earlier. So they went ahead and issued a tornado warning plumb all the way up into Clarksburg, Holiday, and Camden. Let's get a working camera into one while we try to fix these other ones. Okay, so there we go. We got an iDrive camera up. We might need to refresh the whole program, y'all. Go ahead, Andy.
You're right. And most concerned about, of course, this ongoing tornado that's intensifying, as you showed, over Bay, Arkansas. We're shortly going to get a warning out ahead of that for sure. That would include Monette, Manila, Leachville, and those areas in northeast Arkansas. The other thing I'm watching is a mesocyclone handoff here on the storm north of that, right in the Missouri boot heel. It's about to enter there. So Campbell, Missouri, and Culin and Malden. Those are the areas I'm very concerned about, as that could that handoff could mean that we see a new tornado that forms on the south and east side of the storm, wraps up into the storm, and because it's already mature, we could see a significant tornado from this interaction as well. So y'all watch out there, especially in areas actually just ahead of that too, like in New Madrid County and Parma. So y'all watch out for sure for this storm.
Thank you, Andy. Big time, nasty looking signature coming into the Piggott, McDougal, Campbell area. This one's going to be going right towards this camera in Quillen, Missouri. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey Ryan, Connor Croft has a large, very, very strong tornado on the ground right now. I don't know why we can't get his feed to work. Just take my word for it. It's a very strong cone tornado. It's throwing debris higher than any tornado I've ever seen. It looks like the Waverly tornado from a year ago. Where is he? You can look on YouTube. We've already pulled his feed.
Okay.
Yep, it's the Truman, Arkansas one.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Yep.
All right, y'all. We got a significant situation here with the Truman, Arkansas storm. We saw this tornado cross the road on our traffic cameras. Now we've got Connor Croft also seeing this thing on his live stream. We're going to try to get him back up on our end, but there it is. You see it on the right side of your screen there. Big time tornado on the ground right now, coming into Bay, Lunsford, and Elm Grove, and Sandy. So this is definitely our most significant tornado right now. We've got to get everybody into their safe spots. Once again, run, don't walk. Run, don't walk. Holy smokes, come on, Connor. Point us just a little far right there. Jeez Louise. This is a big one. huge, coming right up towards Lake City. Once again, this went through Bay. And it's going to be continuing to move up towards Lake City here over the next little bit. Go ahead, Andy.
I was watching this storm near Cache, Arkansas. Unfortunately, I was correct. That is about to produce tornadoes west of Jonesboro. This massive tornado we're watching is south and east of Jonesboro. It won't impact the city, but the storm that's just west of Jonesboro will get much closer in between the Bono and Jonesboro area. They just received a warning for that. Thankfully, Memphis is staying on top of it. So everybody just please cross your fingers and give some respect to National Weather Service Memphis. Absolutely doing wonderful work here as we continue to cover these storms. Please take shelter in Jonesboro proper up to Paragould.
All right. Thank you, Andy. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey, Ryan, camera number 1, that is the one in the upper left for everyone as we continue to look at radar here. That is the same tornado that Connor Croft had on. It looks like it's starting to transform into a wedge here. So this is going to probably be one of the long track tornadoes that we were worried about today.
All right, thank you, Riley. We got a long track, deadly tornado ongoing right now over here in between Bay and Lake City, and now we have a developing large tornado likely coming together west of Jonesboro. So the big one that you see on your screen there, this is live. This is live right now. That is to the south and east of Jonesboro. We have a new storm that is forming to the west of Jonesboro that might come in to Jonesboro, especially on the northwestern side near Bono, Oak Ridge, and Sterling Springs. You guys need to be getting into your safe spots and putting as many walls between you and the outside world as possible. I cannot stress enough how dangerous of a situation this is for our friends out here in Arkansas. The unfortunate thing about this is if one of these storms is able to produce a tornado this big, all of them are. Okay, so we have to treat every single one of these with the utmost respect and take shelter for them. Anytime you're under a tornado warning today, I want you to imagine that this is what's heading for you, because it is very possible, even as we go into the nighttime hours here, we're going to stop being able to see them. Okay, we're not going to be able to see them anymore, and all of the warnings we need you to take extremely seriously. So once again, if you're just now tuning in, we've got a live view here from Brandon Kopic of a big tornado down in Lake City in Arkansas. This is a live view right now of an incredible tornado happening. It's about to move into Lake City at this moment. Everybody in Lake City needs to be underground.
A new tornado warning.
Go ahead, Riley.
Hey, Ryan, while we were watching Brandon's stream there were twin tornadoes. It was producing a satellite. That's something that only the strongest of tornadoes do.
All right, thank you, Riley. Once again, you've got two views of it there. Storm Runner Media and Brandon Kopic are both showing us live views of a large, oh my gosh, a huge tornado here in Lake City. That's got crazy motion too. Holy smokes, y'all. This is bad. This is really bad for our friends over here in Bauman. I gotta get some mesoscale information here. Tornado is currently over the area just south of Bauman near the Highway 655 area, just west of Lurf's Highway, but as it approaches Bauman, it's going to come in on the side where we have the Simplot Grower Solutions. If you know where Simplot Grower Solutions is, that's about where the tornado is, and that's about where it's coming up into Bauman and Lake City. Once again, the Refuge Church is in the path here. Also, Delta Farms. I don't want to get too specific. This is a huge tornado. This is not. This is unlike anything that we've seen in a while here. So like this is going to be probably the size of the distance between Bauman and the Refuge Church, maybe even from the Refuge Church over to Lake City. So we need everybody in the city of Lake City underground. This is going right towards you. If it comes in, it'll come in on the southwest side where the Riverside West Elementary School is. All right. If you are at the Riverside West Elementary School, which hopefully nobody is, and if you are, hopefully you're underground in a basement or something. If you looked to your south and west, this is what you would see, and it would be coming straight towards you. All right, so you've got to get underground or into a sturdy structure with as many walls between you and the outside world as possible. Storm cellar is going to be the best way to go. You do not want to be in a mobile home. You want to get into that most interior room right now. Here we go.
This tornado warning has been upgraded.
So they just upgraded this to a tornado emergency. Please put Brandon Kopic in 1 as we go over here to the radar. We have a catastrophic tornado ongoing right now coming into the greater Lake City area and Bauman. It is crossing the road right now somewhere near the Refuge Church. I would say the Refuge Church is being completely destroyed right now as the storm crosses Highway 78.
Tornado warning.
This is a catastrophic tornado, once again, of significant proportions as it goes over Southland. Let's talk long track, right? These are the kinds of tornadoes that can stay with us for a long time. If this stays on its current trajectory, this will likely go on up towards Monette, Lester, Upper Poplar Ridge, and Macy, Leachville. You guys are also under this. They went ahead and issued this tornado emergency, plumb all the way up towards Blytheville, Goshnell, Hornersville, and Steele. Currently, the counties under a tornado emergency are Craighead counties, Arkansas, Mississippi County, Arkansas, Poinsett counties, Arkansas, and Dunklin County, Missouri, and Pemiscot counties in Missouri. This is a very unsettling imagery that we're seeing here live from Brandon Kopic in Lake City, Arkansas. We've got power flashes, so this is now interacting with structures over here between Bowman, and Lake City. Likely doing significant damage right now to areas between the Refuge Church and the Riverside West Elementary School. If you are just now tuning in, what you're seeing here is a live view of a massive catastrophic tornado moving into the Lake City, Arkansas area as we speak. If you are in anywhere in Lake City or Bauman, all we can do is hope that people got the warning out there. Holy smokes. Yeah, so this is going through the Dad's Barbecue area right now, Lake City Water Tower number 1. And it's crossing that Highway 78 as we speak. And this is a live look. So hope once again, all we can do is hope that the people of Lake City were able to get to shelter here. And this is a live view right now of Connor Croft, who has ran up on some significant damage over here in Lake City, Arkansas. So definitely several houses have been impacted. We have a catastrophe on our hands in Lake City. If you're just now tuning in, we oh my gosh, Brandon.
I'll see you on this plus tonight, everybody.
Brandon is way too
I
close
can
right now.
vaguely hear him.
But if you're just now tuning, okay, Brandon's being smart and he's turning around. If you're just now tuning in, we have a massive, catastrophic tornado.
I went ahead and shut off the
in Lake City. It's done
share
significant
that I was
damage to
doing
homes.
from the National Weather
And
Service,
we're
'cause I didn't
continuing to
want
watch
them
this
to
move
know
off to the north
or
and east.
hear
This
us
is going up towards Monette,
on here that I'm sharing
Arkansas.
the
I want
information
everybody
that
to
I'm
know
getting
right now that this is
directly from
this is a
State
bad one. This
EOC.
is up there with Mayfield. This is up there with Rolling Fork. This is up there with any of the bigger tornadoes we've ever
Well,
covered
technically,
here.
I'm not allowed to do
And we
that,
need
but I
to
was trying
treat
to
it
see
as
if I
such.
could
All
do
right,
that and share it with you
get
guys.
to underground, and if you're just now
Trying to
hearing
figure out
about
how to
this,
keep
and
the
you're in
audio
Manette, Clearwater, or
on
Leachville,
our
you got to
end, but not
run,
go to
not
them.
walk to your safe spot. Go ahead,
So that's
Andy.
what we're working on.
Yeah, Ryan, I just wanted to say everyone in
Now I
this
can get my
warning
camera
needs to
back
be
on.
taking shelter, not
That way
just
you can see me picking them up.
what you think the tornado path is going to be. Violent
I'm right
tornadoes
beside
like
the
this
light.
can wobble,
has been
and that's
issued.
why we have this warning out. Everyone in the warning should be
Glare off
wary
your
of
bald
it, being
head.
able to turn to the right, turn to the left as it wavers in intensity and follows the storm, and also other things in the environment around it. So everybody should be taking shelter in this warning. Hopefully this avoids all of the towns, but we can't be certain.
No,
of that
actually,
as it
I moved over to the
wobbles.
garage
So
because
go ahead and give
we had
them
the
a list of
TV
what
on
to take
back
with them to
there,
shelter,
and
Ryan.
if the dogs go nuts,
Thank
we had the
you.
windows open, and I don't
Andy.
need two German
Yeah,
shepherds
if
going
you're in the
crazy.
path here,
Yeah, come and
including
get this one. You
Lynette,
can have a
Leachville,
third.
Manila, Dale,
Yep.
Gosnell,
No,
even all the way over there
hanging
towards
out in the garage
Blytheville,
right now.
Craighead,
Bring 'em over,
Mississippi,
bring him
Poinsett,
to ya.
Dunklin, and Pemiscot counties.
I'll train him.
You've got to, first of all, just make sure that you can get to shelter. Bring a
Train it.
helmet with you into your shelter. Protect
the
your
sit-down
head.
Trump
Number
stay-field
one way
plates
that
and
you're
off
going to get
command.
injured in something like this is something
See,
falling
big old
on you.
beast.
The kids have bicycle helmets. Take those.
They're
You've got an old
pussycats.
football helmet. Take that.
Yeah.
And then do whatever you can to
special.
put as much protection between you and the outside
He was
world
the
as
only male
possible.
of the bunch.
Wear closed-toed shoes and bring clothes and shoes that you wouldn't care to walk over nails and
I'm ready for a nap.
outside after damage. Okay, if you have to evacuate your home.
I'm frustrated.
Go ahead, Andy.
I can't take this
Hey,
thing out
Ryan,
yet.
our next intense tornado, I can't believe I had to say that, is just now starting south of
A
Weona,
new tornado
west of
warning
Marktree,
has been
Arkansas. It just got warned
Butter
south of
recycle?
Truman here, so just south of our tornado
Yeah,
emergency.
actually,
This
one of
cell
my
has a clear
coworkers gave
inflow.
me it,
It's going to
or
do the
gave
same
it to
thing
me.
more than likely as it passes up towards Lepanto, Rivervale, west of Marktree, and north of
07
Marktree.
1100
Everyone should be
Yamaha.
ready for this. It's already looking
Like, yeah.
intense from this
Not bad
first
for a
scan.
first bite.
That is literally just the first scan of
Can't beat
as
the
of 2
cost.
minutes ago that showed the
Right?
tornado ongoing. So,
Huh?
right, even a minute ago.
Right?
So we have the best lead on this as possible in this tornado warning. Please expect it to do exactly the same, and let people know in this area out ahead of this storm,
Roy's
in
plans.
particular, to the south of that tornado emergency.
Turner stream. So I'm assuming we might hear something out of there. So
Sorry, Mark, I
we'll
didn't.
And once again, this storm is, it's going to go up in this direction, get awfully daggone close to
What's
Memphis.
your,
and,
Roy,
we're
what's your
about to see
internet
it
speed
interact